Hi, everybody. I'm live. I'm just saying what's up. Merry Christmas to everybody in this entire world. Anybody who came to check out my video, I appreciate y'all checking me out. I'm kicking it with you about the little news that's been going on in the world. We just gonna sit back, parlay, chat, talk a little crap. Yeah, dig. I hope y'all kicking it with me, man. When y'all kicking with me, everything work out in my life. It's been 30 seconds. Oh, I gotta always check the audio on the second run. So let's see. Is it playing? Is it audio? Because you can't always tell me if it is. Wow. It's giving me good audio. Hey, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and what's up? Today I want to talk about Tori Lanez, the little dude who got popped off by the brawl he got caught up with. And we chat about stuff like that on this channel, but we haven't chatted about it since. And I'm blazing my goodies. So about Tory Lanez, what I think what fucked him up, he was thinking with his dick. And if you're a young nigga or a young man, you gotta be careful with that. Because women trick you. They trick you with their body. They trick you with their conversation. And if you fall for it, fuck. And that's what happened with him. Because think about this. He's a fucking millionaire. And you had two bitches that's best friends. You didn't fuck them. Check it out. It look bad. Why my shit look bad? Why is it looking like this? Is this some kind of filter on it or something? I don't know. Maybe this is a bad take on it. Let me look at it on my phone. Let me see. Well, how would I see YouTube? Because it would look like it's a bad filter on this shit. But they do this to it because, I mean, I'm not in control. This is a Mexican running with color this shit. I'm just trying to see how I'm out. Okay, that's a live. Somebody else is live. Your videos. No, I can't see it. I can't see it. So I can't see it. You got to tell me, y'all, in. Does it look bad? Because it look like you can hear me. Well, maybe I'm going to check back on the YouTube version of it. You can see. Yeah, it's got a filter on it. It's some kind of ugly color. Which I don't know what it is. This is what happens when you go live and you don't do what they ask you to do, which they want you to like do this 2 or 3 minute to tell people to come over here and see you. I don't know if y'all see it looking bad like this, but it's doing bad. So I'm just going to restart it because I don't know if it looks this works. Because it can't be this. The actual plug is on YouTube's end. But it's just like a bad video. It's a bad looking video. Almost certain that that's what y'all going to see. But anyway, if you just look at the sound, is perfect. See, the sound works. But I can't check this video until it's done. It would have to be somebody on the other end tell me if it looks bad. I can't see if it looks bad. But I mean, we just talking crap anyway. So we don't have to stare at each other in the face necessarily. It's bad, but it's not my end. I could stop it and restart it. Yeah, I guess I could. But it's a whole lot of metadata you got to add to these things. Did I do all that? Maybe I do I have to click this? Add to stream. Okay, that's what the problem was, my fault. And let me see when it kick in over here on YouTube. That's what it is. I had to come out of the stream and go back in, and that was better than restarting it. So about Tory Lanez. let's do some metadata on the guy too, because they want you to do that. But for him being a person to get caught up with them girls, and as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. He had two bangers with him, two baddies. The girl called herself a fucking stallion. He supposed to been poking them down. But apparently, the argument or the statement is that he was poking one of them down and the other one didn't know. He was poking them both down and they tried to keep it a secret. But it was just horrible how that happened for him because he is locked up for a long ass time. And it don't matter who like it or not. When you get caught by them people, they keep you. They fucking keep you. We already know it. Everybody know. You get caught up by them people, they hold you down. They don't let you go. So that's what make it kind of fucked up for that little dude because it's like he ain't coming out and then to be locked up in the fucking California prison. Nigga is street shit 24/7 in that bitch. How the fuck your little small frail ass gonna handle all that? You ain't from the streets like that. And I'm thinking about it. If you was in Paris, would you give a fuck about being in another country? No, your ass would be you would just can't wait to get back to your home where you from. You know what I'm saying? So you would just be there chilling and fucking with the people, but technically you can't wait to get your ass back to where you from. And that's another thing I thought about that guy. I said, damn, he from another country. They could lock his ass up in America. How fucked up is that gonna be? You gotta be up here with the gang niggas and shit trying to see how you get. And you know how it is. As soon as he get there, they're gonna trick him. Hey, man, it's just that. And by the time he find out and trick, it's gonna be another motherfucker who woke up and try to trick him. Hey man, da. He like, oh shit, who do I listen to? This guy, you are you lying to me? Is this he don't know, man? It's like everybody trying to trick you, and I don't know how it is where he from, but that's how it is. And it's just like, damn, dude, if you had both them bitches and y'all jumped out the car fighting, and you should have just went on at him and just told him the coochies down, like, hey, y'all need to go to my crib so we can get this stressful shit out the way because I'm stressed out over what's going on. Let's just go to my crib and talk about this shit and get our game. You know what I mean? I would have tried to talk to girls in the corner, post up. Hey, come on, let's go to my crib. We arguing, we going through this shit. Let's just post up my crib. Me and you, we gonna go ahead and pop back at the house, but they couldn't do it. They was too he was into too much stress with her and yelling and fighting and it's just like something you can't even think about. And then for him being the young man as he is, he ain't got no win because so much white people get up in there. So, and here's the weird part: this nigga saying Jay-Z got something to do with him going down. He almost sounded like Kanye West back in the day. Jay-Z, what's your problem, motherfucker? I love you. You won't answer the phone. It's like all this weird shit. It's like, nigga, ain't you a grown man? So this nigga father started screaming all this Jay-Z shit, but you know he told that to his father. And apparently in what his father was saying or what he was saying is that Jay-Z and them asked him for a meeting for him. They wanted to sign him. He's extremely talented, in case you ain't never heard his music. He ain't one of the talented guys. He's extreme talented. So that means he good at this shit. And then people said they wanted to sign him to a record deal, and he told their ass no. So just like any of these places where you in these situations with those kind of folks, they got a little leverage on you, and that was their leverage. They was ready to kick his ass and kill him, or get him and put him in prison for 35 years. Like they don't care. They're not your friend, and if you rub them wrong, then what can you see? What's up with Tori Lanez? You see what happened to him. He's a microcosm of this world, man. Like decades in prison. You don't know how long before they let that boy out of jail, man. He might not never come out of that. He gets sentenced January 27th. They called him right before Christmas and sent him to jail 2 days before Christmas. And the funny thing is, the nigga wore pink to court. Can you imagine that? He wore pink to court, pink coat and pink shoes. I'm not kidding. I don't know if he thought the judge was gonna be more lenient because he wore pink. I just can't understand. But again, he came from Canada, so don't tell him what he was thinking. He's a Canadian guy. You just really don't be knowing. But I do know. I know he wish he could take that shit back now. They had a witness that was like standing a high rise close by. This guy supposedly saw everything looking down off his balcony. And you know what that did, right? He looked down from his balcony and he went and did exactly what Tory Lanez and them didn't want him to do. He went up there and said that Tory Lanez was aggressive, he was loud, he was animated, and that sounds just like somebody who would shoot somebody. So just one of the things I wish dude could have been working on. He need to work on his anger, but he gonna have plenty of time to do that in there. Because that's the kind of shit they do to you in those places. They put you in those jail cells and they make you deal with your issues right now. So if you get mad a lot, that's what's gonna happen. You got to deal with it in there. You'll be with other people that get mad a lot, with other people that like to fight and to argue. So he gonna be in that motherfucker with his anger issues, and he gonna have to deal with that shit on a daily basis. You got the gang niggas in California prisons. You got the sheriffs. Then the sheriffs got a gang. The sheriffs got a gang inside the prison. There's several gangs of the sheriffs inside the prison. So if he go to jail in Cali, he gonna basically be in there with the gangs, having to deal with what the fuck they got going on. Plus the sheriffs got a gang. So it's like, and imagine if you're a millionaire and you walk in there. They see you coming. They like, hey, look here. All of us, we're going to need protection and we're going to need money. Then you go on this side of the jail. They're going to say, all of us, we're going to need money. We're going to need protection. It's on you. By the time he figure out who he really trusts and who actually running, he going to be like, damn, so them niggas tricked me. And, oh, wait a minute, doing them trick me right there? And then, you know, when you're a celebrity, they lock you up. They put you away from everybody. So that means you 23 and 1. They acclimating you to what it's like to be in jail. So that means you locked in a cell by yourself, away from everybody. You tripping. You can't come out to the people. And if you come to the people, motherfuckers ready to victimize you because they like, this little frail ass nigga, you a little bitty nigga. I've been locked up 9 years. Boy, I beat your ass. Hey, what dude got up taking it? It's fat. This is what they doing to him. It's like they call it selling your soul to the devil. It's like he's extremely talented. Imagine how you good as fuck at this shit. But people come to you and they say, we want to sign you. We want you to work with us. You're like, I don't need you. I don't got to work for you. I'm good. Okay. We're going to trap your ass. And while he did put his own self in that situation with them girls, he supposed to been fucking them. You got 2 bitches that's best friends and you a fucking millionaire. Why you ain't taking them bitches to the fucking hotel, bitch? Look, I rented the motherfucking Beverly. It's me and you. We're going to be at all 3 of us. We going up in this bitch. What y'all like to drink? What y'all like to smoke? Them hoes be like, that's all he want to do is fuck. Every time I see him, he want to just fuck. You, did he have Kylie Jenner? I'd have been like, look, all 3 of us would have been in the bed and I'd have been telling them hoes, text her. See if she'll come through. Hit her on the. That's what the fight would have been over. They'd have been like, that nigga was mad because we wouldn't take Kylie Jenner for his motherfucking freaky ass threesomes. Because this nigga shooting a bitch on the street, he had anger issues. He got anger issues because he couldn't even see that. If you boning one and then you bone the next one and you rich, what the fuck? I would have never got the cop. Them folks would have been fighting out on the sideline. I'd have been like, well, do you? But he got anger issues. So what a bitch is like, that little bitch ass nigga can't say, you little dick motherfucker. He said, what the fuck that bitch say? Hold on, bitch, hold on. And don't you got a gun in this bitch? I'll kill you, bitch. Dance, bitch. Pow, pow, pow. Some white dude in a condo down the street claimed he saw everything and he was the witness against this nigga. And he was a white dude. So he said the little one got out the truck and he was all animated, arms falling around. He looked angry. That's all they had to hear. That's all they had to hear. He looked angry. They corroborate his story with the other girl, and it's over. He was going down. Now you talking about from probation to 22 years he a black nigga from Canada. Immediately, since he got conviction, he immediately go to Canada when this is over. They kick you out of America, in case you don't know that. You get kicked out of America forever. On the hip hop side, they let people back in. They, what's his name? Children, Rick. He got locked up back when I was a shorty, like 11, 14. He shot his cousin in the 90s, early 80s, mid, early 90s. He was rapping big time. Fuck. Necklaces, all that shit. So he shot his cousin in New York. His cousin got shot. He didn't die. But when the cops came, they said, you shot the motherfucker. Yeah, they tried me. Yeah, whatever. So they locked him. Rick went to jail. When he got out of jail, they kicked him out of America. So he was gone for like about 6-7 years before Russell Simmons and a lot of other black people came together and was like, hey, he was a great citizen. He was here. We vouch for him. We want him to come back into America. That's it. Slick Rick is back in America right now. So he's back. Then Shine shot the person up in a club with P. Diddy. So when he shot the person with P. Diddy back in the day, they kicked him out of the country. As soon as he did his 10-year bid, Slick Rick did his time frame in jail. I forgot how many years it was, like 3 to 5. So anyway, dude got out. So Shine got out of jail. They kicked him out. He from Belize. So they kicked him back to Belize. So then he became a politician in Belize. He became a person that was really respected. He became like a international dignitary from Belize. And that's what got him back in America. So he can come back to America and kind of connect with interviews and talk to people. Because at first he got kicked out. They was like, no, you shot somebody, you did your... So this is what I'm saying about Tory Lanez. Now that he got a 100% conviction, no matter what the fuck they give him, if they be like, you get 500 hours of probation, that means all you got to do is go speak to the kids and fucking clean the side of the E-way or some shit like that. He gonna do that. When he done, the next day ICE pop out. And they be like, come on, immigration, you finna get deported. And they deport your ass back to your original country where you came from to get here. And that's on you how the fuck you survive, which you know he's a millionaire. But with him being a millionaire, and I believe it's like selling your soul to the devil, because you heard what he said himself and you heard what his father said. He jumped out there saying, Rock Nation, you a motherfucker. I can play that shit for y'all on this bitch because I can share the screen, but I know y'all seen it. And if you want me to play it, I'll play it. The video of the father going crazy on TMZ. Rock Nation, y'all bogus motherfucker, what y'all did. I'm like, Pop going crazy. He went crazy. But he did because his son, but I'm like, bro, you could have been saying something, nigga. You ain't had to wait until the boy, goddamn it, get locked up like that and shit. Now you popping out there. I don't know why they do that, man. I don't understand why these guys stay so quiet when some shit like that be going on. I would not be quiet. But sometimes I feel like they be guilty the whole time. And that's why they shake. They don't say shit. Because it's like, if you say something, the motherfuckers who know you guilty going to be like, motherfucker, you guilty anyway. Shut your bitch ass up. So they don't say shit. So it's like, I don't know. Because the motherfucker be, R. Kelly will be talking about that shit. Like, when they was calling him a pedophile, you know, said nothing. Like 20, 30 years. Nigga, you would let somebody scream, you're a fucking pedophile, and you won't say shit. What the fuck lawyer could tell you not to speak up about some shit like that if you ain't a real pedophile for 20, 30 years? I'd have been told that fucking white ass lawyer, bitch, you fired. Nigga, these motherfuckers calling me a pedophile, then I ain't never finna, unless you're a motherfucking pedophile, and you can't say it. You can't deny it. That's what I just be. So this nigga stayed quiet by he fighting this case with this girl, taking little statements. He never was vehement about that bitch. She's like, this motherfucker shot me. I'm going on Gayle King. She vehement. She out open about it. What the fuck, how you feel about this shit? Nigga, you shot me. It's the father going crazy. If they'll play it. Don't look like they'll play it.
I just stood here in this Los Angeles County and witnessed the worst miscarriage of justice that this world has ever seen. You want to know how I feel? I'll tell you exactly how I feel. I got some names that I want to call. Alex Spiro, Desiree Perez, and the whole wicked system of Rock Nation, including you, Jay-Z.
See what I'm saying? So he turned the anger from his kid shooting a chick in the foot with a gun on the side of the road. Wasn't no Jay-Z, wasn't no Desiree Perez, who's the lady who is like the executive at Jay-Z company. She's like the bitch who run it. She's like the CEO or somebody like that, the president. But she's also a snitch. This woman tricked on somebody in a federal case, like her boyfriend and some more weird shit, whatever. You can Google it. Desiree Perez. This is a real story. It's a real person. And she really is a person that worked with Jay-Z. Why? I don't know. It's over cocaine, what she tricked on them guys for. But she got free because she must have got less time. I don't really know all the intricacies about that story. But that's some factual shit she did. But this nigga calling her out. She must have been in the courtroom, or she must have testified against her son, or just popped up in the courtroom. She a big time bitch. If you see her, I'm sure if they saw her in the back of the goddamn courtroom, they was thinking to themselves like, the fuck she doing here? Because Tori Lanez said that she came at him, not her particularly, but Rock Nation came at her. Jay-Z company came at him to get him to sign with Rock Nation because he's very talented. He one of the top motherfuckers in the game on that singing, rapping shit. Nobody fucking with Shorty Cole. It was another Shorty that was rocking with him. That has some of the skills that he had. His name was man, I can't not think of that Shorty name, but I'm just talking y'all. That's why I can't think his name. But he's talented out of Dallas. But anyway, man, what's Shorty name? Because I didn't really learn about the kid until it was late. That's why I didn't really know his name. But I'm gonna think of it before I go. Anyway, but other than that kid too, but Rod Wave is another guy. But these are guys that's coming along a lot later. They wasn't doing it as big as Shorty was doing it. This guy, Tory Lanez, was doing it. Because he had songs like It's Lit or It's Litty or some shit like that. And those were hot songs years ago. If you listen to his old music videos 6-7 years ago, that was a banger songs that this guy was putting out. So he was already a hot sought after actor or singer or performer. So you can imagine Jen wanting to sign him and all that. But with him being from Canada, he probably had ironclad producers, ironclad managers, and then he know Drake because he's from Canada where Drake at. So just meeting Drake 1 or 2 times, they're gonna say, okay, who do you know? You know John, you know Tony, you know Eddie. Okay, cool. All right, now let's go to America and get this money. So that's how I don't think he would have been sitting up trying to get connection from Jay-Z, and he don't need them connections. That's my kid, you can imagine, bumping his cell phone. But but it's like that, man. It comes down to that. He worked and built his brand, but at the end of the day, what shit he could do? And they call it making a deal with the devil. Because now he's gone. And I'm talking about what if they earth his ass and hit his ass with the 20? He shot a person. It's California. What if they give him 10? All that's heavy duty time. And he used to be a singer. They gave R. Kelly 30, and he wasn't even shooting on her chick. So you never know. But it's crazy. Not everybody just talking, but he gonna dig their academics.
If y'all call 6ix9ine a snitch, Meg done beat him by a mile. Yo, Meg had my name up in court more than Tori. And Tori's the nigga who shot her. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'm gonna tell you the story. So, individuals was popping. Get a private jet, I'm cheap. If y'all call 6ix9ine a snitch, Meg done beat him by a mile.
So he's just talking about the fact that she talking about or is tricking about the fact of getting shot by the guy. But I don't even know how his anger pushed him over the fact of that moment, because when he got that gun in his hand, he had a split second to think. Put this shit back down. And then he said, "No, fuck that." and he jumped out. But see, he didn't come from the perspective of people's being threatened, or it was a threat on him because it was two girls. Because that could have been easily them girls trying to fight him and jump him. You know, when they find out that he cheating and he dating one, and now she get aggressive and thinking she gonna hurt him or hit him. But then she's a damsel after she gets shot. You know, she's a damsel, obviously. And she ran around like, help me. And the people gonna help her. So it's like you almost damned if you do. And then, you know, he also has she also does not have a parent. Like she don't have a mother. Her mother passed away. So you're gonna know the government gonna look at that and say, well, we'll just play your mom. You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't got nobody like that. And he shot her and stuff like that. I honestly, I mean, I don't get it because the conversation is that he got intimate with her, and behind the scenes, the idea was that her friend, some other girl, whatever her name, Kelly, whoever she is, don't remember her name. The other girl in the story with her, she was originally dating Tory Lanez, and so I've been heard. But then she stopped or got COVID or went back home to their original town in Houston. And that's when the Megan Thee Stallion celebrity chick called her, and she got with him. And so when they met up that night, it was almost like a reveal, like that. Here we go, everybody know it's no more of a secret. And then it pulled over because people probably was talking shit and getting wild, and then there was a gun there. So you can see that just having a gun at a location is people gonna find a reason to use it, and that's what happened. They found a reason to shoot the gun. And now he gone. Because think about that, man. You're a multi-million. See, a lot of us, we don't have a multi-millions of dollars. Like, you probably got a decent bank account. You probably could take off time if you ain't had to work. You can go on vacation, kind of get lost somewhere overseas and all that. That's fine. But I'm talking about multi-millions of dollars, and they sitting in a bank account, and it's access to you. If nothing else, just being locked up and away from that, that's gonna make you be like, So what am I supposed to do with this money? And all the dudes in the jail saying, bring it in here. We need it. And they're gonna be telling you, you think somebody ain't told you back in the day, I got you. I got you. Now you finna go to jail with every murderer, killer, stealer, robber, gangster, gangbanger, and they finna tell you, man, I got you, bro. Hey, listen, my daughter, her tooth came out. We need braces, my chick. Can you help us? Imagine these niggas sitting like this, chest out the ear. Hey, listen. So she went to school, right? She failed, and her tooth came out. So my wife, my baby mama, saying we need braces. Well, I got you, bro. Big homie, you my boy, man. How much the braces, man? $37,000. Wait, what the fuck? I got a doctor. Why don't you could just take her to my doctor. Which city she in? Just take her down there to my doctor. Little homie, I don't think we finna talk about the money, man. It's my daughter, man. I love her. And I'm in here. I can't see her no more. I ain't gonna never see her, nigga. This ain't number $37,000, nigga. I give you 40 oranges and every day. Hook me up. He gotta sit back and think about his life. Like, does my life need 37,000? Or could I just eat these fucking oranges and be as healthy as I ever want to be? I got you, bro. What you gonna do then? The gangsters coming down there like, look, nigga, you gotta choose. If you gonna be blood or you gonna be Crip. You from Canada, you gotta choose. Which one you gonna be? And then he choose. Okay, I'll be a blood. All right, nigga, well, you gonna have to finance all of our shit. We need a fund. We need a fund. Oh man, we going through shit in LA, nigga. It's like they got to, and then that's why they separate you. That's why they put him in a room 23-1, because this is the opposite of what I'm describing. So instead of being in a population where the guys are at, like, could threaten your life, they'll tell you, you go be in a cell by yourself. Ain't nobody else coming in there for 23 hours, and we let you out the cell for 1 hour. And that 1 hour, you can go do recreation, you go do workout, or you can go sit your motherfucking ass in the cell. You ain't got to leave the cell. But this is the hour that you're supposed to get up out that motherfucker. You can take a shower, you can do whatever you want to do. But at the end of the day, if he got the stimulations, like, I can't be sitting by myself, because that's just gonna run me crazy. Like, I'm just sitting in me all day, every day. Like, I can't do it. All right, put me out there with the people. And then you go out there with the people and they like, okay, we got one. They go, dude. If he ain't came from a gang world, which you know he didn't, coming from Canada. If he didn't come from living around the hood, which he probably didn't living in Canada, all that shit's gonna be new to him. All of it. And see, they probably ain't gonna have no problem locking him up because when I was young, Robert Downey Jr., he's a white dude. He got caught up with crack all the time. They would catch him with crack and catch him with crack and catch him with crack. And then it would be like, you know what, all right, we catching this nigga with crack too many times. We got to put him in jail like a lot of everybody else go to jail. That nigga got locked away in some special area in that prison, but whatever it was, it scared him straight or got his ass right because that nigga came back straight. He don't be on crack like that no more. He probably still get fucked up, but he don't do it out in the open where people with them cameras on his ass. And he did that shit for a while, but then he got himself together. Now that nigga like Iron Man and some shit like that, but you wouldn't even know about his drug addiction from that time frame. But he was like one of the people who daddy was already in Hollywood, so he was already fucked up because he was just around it, too young. So by the time he tried to get in Hollywood, they was in the 80s and cocaine wasn't bad at that time. It wasn't looked at as bad. It started being looked at as bad in the 90s. When I was a teenager, that's when our era was like, nah, that cocaine shit ain't the move. And so it was, but before the 80s and 70s, it was what people did. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people smoke cigarettes and smoke weed today. They sniff cocaine back then. That was just what it was. But anyway, Tori sitting up here now is in a Bing and they caught him at the jail. He wearing pink at the fucking jail. He wore it to the jail. So that means when they grab him, put the damn handcuffs on him, and they take him in the back, he's literally wearing pink. Could you imagine this shit? I know you probably don't understand jail and none of this shit, but you get locked up in the goddamn courtroom and they carry you in the back. And you know how long it takes you before they change your clothes. So if he got locked up at what 10, 1 afternoon or some shit like that, then they take his ass to jail. You probably don't get to change your clothes to the jail clothes till like fucking 1 in the morning. 12 hours go by. You walking in this motherfucker in the processing system in your pink suit, in your pink outfit, and people staring your ass right in the face like, ain't that dude who's doing the pink outfit? And man, it'd be crazy in places like that. Wearing a pink motherfucking suit, shoe, pink coat, and pink pants. This nigga was. It's almost like you got a fucking red flag on saying "fuck me up, y'all." Here I am. Look at me. Money. He's not from America, so this is another thing that shocked him. That's why I say he keeps screaming Rock Nation. This is really fucked up because you came from another country and they put your ass in American jail. That's selling your soul with the devil shit. It's like, what the hell? Oh, here go Whack 100 said, Whack 100 or ZZ blamed for Tory Lane. Why y'all keep blaming him for another man's action? I swear, that's what I didn't read about this one or watch this video, but there's somebody on Mr. Opinionated channel, and he is not lying. Like, you was in that damn street. You stood out there on that block by yourself with them girls, and you didn't think sex. You thought hurt somebody. You thought they're gonna be victimized by me. The thing is, in this country, they listen to women. They got to talk. They get a voice. So you're not gonna sit up here and make them feel victimized and then don't nothing happen back to you. It don't work like that. If they feel threatened, if they feel like you gonna hurt them, and they spit about it, they put that shit out the world. People hear it, they gonna stop and come and check on you and say, "Why are you doing this? Ain't the '80s. This ain't the '90s. You don't get to do that to females no more." You know, it's probably females who are being victimized and are being abused in the world. But if it get found out, they get support. They don't take that no more. It's not like, yeah, go home and beat your lady for what she said. She embarrassed you in the street. It's not like that. You put your hands on a female, it's a lot of that. And that's years ago when I went through it. If you did today, it's gonna be probably worse. Yeah. So I wish the best Tory Lanez, but at the end of the day, he just wasn't smart. He used his anger, and he wasn't using his brain because to me, if you had sex with both girls and they both found out about it, I would be taking them girls back to the spot. Like, y'all need to come with me. What you going? We going back to the motherfucking Beverly Hills Center, and I got the motherfucking fifth floor rented, and it's us. Let's go. And I always be like, whoa, what you spent the money? Why would you spend all that kind of money? Shit, it's just us. We just chilling. Y'all got where y'all finna go? Nowhere. I was with you. I thought, yeah, well, come on. She coming too? Yeah, hell yeah, she's your damn friend, eh? They was buddies. And he's a millionaire. You already got the money. Everybody's still trying to get it, and you got it. You got two of the bad chicks, thick old bodies. They know each other. What's the problem? Immaturity. Young man that thinking, you know how many people finna tell him this shit? I'm gonna tell you something that's even more weird about all of that fact that he just did. Them bitches gonna write him letters. Them bitches gonna send him money. Them bitches gonna want to know how he's doing. You bet your damn dollar he gonna be sitting in the motherfucking jail cell when he get that letter, and it's gonna be from one of them chicks. And he gonna tell everybody, "This old girl, look, I'm telling you, this her. She wrote me." It's just what it is, man. So I wish the young brother success and a speedy return, because sitting there is not cool, man. It's not gonna be fun. And they got Bobby Schmurder calling out Rock Nation. He must know something we don't know. But he's in the industry and he's young. So he probably do just know something we don't know, because we just not really privy to all of the intricacies that deals with. But I just want to highlight y'all on this Christmas, man, about something that I thought all y'all wanted to chat about. You can hit me up in the comment section, and I'm gonna hit y'all back with some dope information on the answers. All right, there we go. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I love you.